Well, we have been working together on that. Again, in this area, the country is facing challenges to put together the INDCC. So they are working on it. They are a bit late, but they will submit it. And I know that they are very serious and integrating those considerations into their policy framework. And we are here to support them in this endeavor that is so important. They are vulnerable, and yes, with El Nino, they had droughts, and it's also a country that probably will see much more water, but in much more intense and dangerous events, and not that much spread all over the year, meaning that they will have problems with agriculture. So and now they have the drought, so we had ECO and that came in and provided additional funds to help the small farmers in the district areas. It's very new. They are just coming in, so we had first contacts, and I know that we will have they will come and we'll have a bigger program. We are also involved at the regional level on the GCCA. What I hope is that as soon as they have finalized their INDC, they may also benefit from the GCCA Plus, where we are working on with the communities with a watershed approach. So that's very positive. It's mainly via the Pacific group of countries. They are members also of the PACP, so not long ago, at the end of May, they had a meeting of all the national authorizing officers that came from the Pacific. So they are very much involved in that, and there, of course, the consideration as regards climate change are very important. So they are more and more active and more engaged in this group of countries, sharing the same concerns.
Ambassador, can you perhaps tell me, obviously the head of state is here during the development days. Can you tell me like why or what the aim was, which panel? Or?
Yeah, the head of government, the Prime Minister, is here. He came because Timor-Leste has been really a very vocal country in the movement of fragile countries, the G7+. So they have been also very important together with us, with the EU, on developing this SDG 16 about good governance. They are really convinced that you need peace and development, and they are both mutually reinforcing. So this SDG is particularly important for all of us. So they are here because of their significant contribution, their lead role also in fragile to fragile countries cooperation, which is really a model of a way to better engage everybody and leave no one behind. And they are also co-chair of the international dialogue, so they came to share their experience in those areas.
That's your development programs are kind of defined under the Cotonou agreement, if I read it. Yeah. Obviously, we're coming up to 2020 when it ends. Is there? And I know there was a debate this morning. Just wondering if there's anything you want to say about that, about what we've learned from it so far. I hope things you would like to see maybe in the future of it.
Well, at this stage, as you know, there are working groups, and the Commission will develop a proposal that will be submitted to the Council. So it's a bit early for me to say anything very specific. But as regards what the country is doing, they were together at the end of May with the Pacific countries to share between them their main concerns and their wishes for the future of this cooperation. So they are still working on that, and I'm sure that as soon as we have a proposal and a mandate, there will be debates on what our future partnership should be. But I know it's very important to them, and it's also already there were consultations, and the fact that you have a legally binding agreement has been considered as key to most of our partner countries.